Welcome back to another episode of Broncs and Donks. In the last episode, we left off on a cliffhanger. Things went wrong while we were packing out an elk, and one of our best mules and my favorite mule, Malibu, got spooked and ran off. To make matters worse, she had a new custom Decker pack saddle on. In fact, this was the first time I ever used that saddle. So the next day, we expected to find her in the area we lost her. To our surprise, we couldn't find her anywhere. We know this because of the fresh snow. We would have been able to see her tracks. We then realized it was going to be a long and hard search for this mule. We're back up here again. We're looking for this runaway mule. We're saddling up some rope ponies today. We're not messing around. I got old pal Brett, my intern here, is on Hank.
Not an intern.
We brought our canvas cutters up here. We're ready to spend the night. We're gonna do whatever it takes to catch this mule. We're gonna try to get to this mule before he loses his pack saddle. All right, I think we're ready to go. Got an extra rope, got the binos, got some water. Let's head out. I guarantee we're gonna have to rope this sucker.
Me too.
She's a really broke mule. Once you're on her, she's really fun to ride. But when she feels freedom, when she gets loose and she knows she's free, she's gone. She's freedom! No fancy riding. Get him from the jump.
Yes, sir.
Woo! A pretty good trail of tracks going through a patch of snow clear at the bottom of this. So we're gonna ride down there and check it out. And look what we found. Somebody's been dragging a lead rope. I think we're in the right spot, Brett.
I think we are too.
So we're gonna look around and see if we can see her in this area. These tracks look kind of old though.
Yeah.
She's been in this area. We just gotta find her. All right, we're gonna head south of where we seen their tracks last. We're guessing that's the direction she's heading. We'll glass this whole area, then we'll head back up to camp. Here, let me take a look. Yeah. We're on our way back to camp. We're gonna get one last vantage point up here so we can look over all this and just kind of see if we can see him before it gets dark. We've already worn our horses out looking for these last couple hours. Covered a lot of country, but haven't seen anything. We've got all tomorrow to look and hopefully we find her then. We made it back to camp. We're gonna set out our canvas cutters in the back of the truck. Set up next to the horses. We got them fed. We'll brush them off and put a blanket on them soon. And we're gonna call it a night. We're right on the trailhead, so we're gonna be able to just walk out tomorrow and see if we can find that mule. So I just want to show you guys my bed for the night. This is my canvas cutter. I had this all zipped up so it covered up my face. These poles kept the canvas off my face. And all I had was just a sleeping bag and a blanket in there. Kept me nice and warm, especially on cold nights like this in the middle of the mountains. I would not be up here without my canvas cutter. Super convenient. All we did was roll up to the campsite, unhook the trailer. I just threw my canvas cutter in the back of the truck and that was my bed for the night. I've even reached out to the company, and if you buy a canvas cutter and use promo code MULE, it'll save you 15% and it'll also help support the channel. I 10 out of 10 would recommend it. I use them for everything, on all our cold pack trips especially. All right, we're back out here again, day 3. We're gonna stay high today, glass for a while, then we'll go ride down low. We're gonna head down to the river bottom, walk up and down the river bottom for a while, see if we can see anything down there. What do you say we cross over, kind of ride the riverbed, and then go up on this hill and glass back this way?
I hate you.
We got a little shed, boys. It's about the only good thing that's come from this trip so far.
Yeah.
It's day 3. Oh, is that a shed? Or is that just a stick? Another shed. Woo, let's go, baby.
How'd you find that son of a gun?
It's day 3 out here, no luck. We've been looking most of the day. Starting to get a little bit later in the evening time, so we're gonna head back up to the truck. If we can't find it, we're gonna have to call it a day, come back sometime else.
We've been looking hard. We think she left this area, so we think she headed south for the border.
Yeah, we could glass this whole area pretty good. If she was here, I'd think we'd find her by now, but you never know. Well, we got Mr. A-Team up here helping us today.
All right.
He's got the spot and scope out. I was gonna go out this morning, but it ended up being really stormy. The weather is just finally letting up. Not enough time in the day to go ride, so we're just gonna sit up here and glass. But tomorrow, I've got a posse rounded up, and we're gonna get out here and hopefully find this mule. So in the meantime, we're just gonna try to locate her with the spot and scope and put her to bed so we can get at her first thing in the morning.
It's a lost hope, man. A lot of country for a mule to be in.
There is a lot of country out there, isn't there? All right, guess what? We found her. Oh my gosh, let's go!
Eagle eyes engaged. Target acquired.
So I was just glassing out there, and it's super windy out here. We didn't think we were gonna see anything. And we were just about to pull away. We were only gonna stay here another 5 minutes. And I just moved my binos over this little clearing, and out behind a pine tree, all I could see was her front legs and head sticking out. It looked just like a branch. So I just sat there and watched her for a minute, and she took another step out, and sure as heck, she's there. So we're just gonna put her to bed and come get her in the morning. Let's go! Cannon just told me the pack saddle's still on her. He can see her pretty good with that spot and scope. We're back out on the point today. We just glassed up the mule. She's still in the same spot. We got a whole herd of people coming out with us today.
You bet.
Let's go get her. Finally, all the stars had aligned. We found the mule, we had a posse, and we even had spotters to help guide us in on the mule. Now all that was left to do was catch the mule. This might sound like an easy job, but keep in mind, this mule isn't herd bound in the slightest, and she doesn't want to be caught. If we approach the situation wrong today, she might run off the hillside into the thick timber where we'll never see her again, especially with winter quickly approaching.
So Tyler, if I catch this and you don't, the title of this video would be "The Intern Becomes the Boss."
And if you don't catch it, you're the permanent intern.
No!
See her? She's right there. See that ledge she's hanging on right there? If we get close to her, she's probably gonna jump off that. So we gotta get clear around her.
Pull.
Let's go. Look. Hey.
Okay, if she's on to you, she kind of come out in the flat, so if you're on her, giddy up.
Hey, you go down, I'll go up. Well, you stay this way.
Strike one. Strike two.
After a couple of missed shots, the mule would outrun us, and now it was time for plan B. Push her in the direction of home, follow her tracks, and rope her in a better place. She's on the run, boys. She's so far out in front of us, she's heading up the trail on the other side. All right, boys, what are we thinking here?
I'm thinking this son of a bee's gonna get caught.
Good.
It's going the semi-right way.
Is this her track marks right here?
I think so.
I have the two radios, and we have the two radios.
Guy,
Go ahead.
how did you ever find them panniers?
Those panniers were just laying down right where she was standing about.
Oh, the mule's coming right to us. She's right at the top now.
He's 5 minutes in front of you, but that.
Our spotters just told us she's about 5 minutes ahead of us on this road. You can see her lead rope dragging here in the snow. She's heading in the right direction though. This is towards home. Hopefully she stops at the trailer up here. She's not completely wild. There she is. Hey, let's try to surround her. She kind of stopped for a second and then jumped through the fence. So I'm just gonna pull up in front of her, see if I can get around her. Jumping in the trailer might have been a mistake because by the time I caught up to them, they already had her roped.
You have a water bottle in your truck?
Yeah. Got a rock in your eye?
I've got something in my eye.
From the mule flipping it up on you? Who roped her? You?
Missed a couple. For every miss, you owe Tyler like 5 drinks.
My brand new pack saddle.
It's brand new.
Yeah, that was his first trip out.
Only that horseback and I'll pack it.
Well, that mule just ended up running down the road past the trailer. Daniel and I hopped in the truck and trailer. We're gonna try to drive out around it. By the time we caught up to him, they had the mule out here in the flat and they had him roped. He was pretty dang tired.
Oh, it was a fun chase. Toughest thing I've ever chased. Oh, it's about time I catch this stupid thing.
Hey, someone got awful close over there on the clearing.
Yeah, that would have been me like twice.
Josh had
a really good shot too.
Have you ever had this bad of a chase on a cow or one of your
No, this is the hardest thing I've ever caught. That's broke. That's fixable.
A couple broken leather straps. Other than that, it's looking pretty good. I think she's looking decent for what it's been through.
cooked around here.
Look what I found.
Guys, and then, so when we came around the corner, she forgot and the rope in the flat.
Woohoo! Got him. Oh, Peanut's sweating up a storm.
Oh, Peanut, man.
That was wild. When you guys were over there, I had spotting scope videoing, watching it all.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well that's better than an NFL game, so we done good.
Willie,
Yes, sir.
tell the good people what they should do.
Like, subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thank you guys so much for watching. These videos take me hours and hours to edit. This one alone will probably take me close to 6 to 8 hours and 3 times as long to film. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to help support the channel, consider buying a B&D hat. I have a new style of hat out every month, and it really does help me make these videos. Thanks guys, and we'll catch you next week on another episode of Bronx and Donks. I'll leave a link to the hats in the description below, as well as the canvas cutters.
Well, Tyler,
Hey, show me a picture of
Life's
that
looking
saddle.
up for you.